We have 4 now, 5 red lights for the Hungarian Grand Prix, lights out, and we're racing for the final race before the summer break. The two McLarens have got away beautifully from the but it's Lando Norris who will lead into turn 1. Piastri is going to try around the outside. Max Verstappen's down the inside of the two Ferraris going into turn 1. Max up to third as Piastri is trying to put pressure on Norris heading into turn 2. Norris holds on. He's the inside line, but he's gone wide through turn 2, and Oscar Piastri, who got his maiden Formula 1 here, Formula 1 win here 2 years ago, he's now leading in 2026 from Lando Norris. Max Verstappen's third, then come the two Ferraris of Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Hamilton has a little look around the outside of Max Verstappen, and that can open the door for his team of Charles Leclerc, but it's Oscar Piastri who leads the Hungarian Grand Prix from Lando Norris and Max Verstappen in third, putting under pressure here for the two Ferraris. Then comes Kimi Antonelli in 6th. What happened to his teammate George Russell? I'm hearing George Russell has been dropped at P21. Let's take a look at the start then. You can see Max getting all squirrely. No, that was Hajjar, sorry, getting squirrely in the background. The two McLarens got away well. Max tried to go down the inside of the two Ferraris. Hamilton tried to keep it around the outside. Piastri stayed close to Lando. Almost, I thought, there, he almost got overtaken by Verstappen. Then he went to try to go round the outside into turn 2, forced Lando to go wide, and then Oscar went for the switchback and took over the race lead. Lovely start for the Australian driver. And yes, this is what happened to George Russell. We just stalled. It was anti-stall with the steering wheel, and that's why George Russell was dropped all the way to the back of the field, but he's already rapidly gaining some places to get back up there. Hamilton pits on lap 14, so Ferrari are definitely committing to a 2-stop here, as off go the soft tyres and on go the hard tyres for Lewis Hamilton, who was running in 4th, he's now 6th. And there goes Hamilton round the outside of Arvid Lindblad, and the rookie has been passed by the 7-time world champion. Hamilton at the moment up to 8th, but that will definitely be either 3rd or 4th later on. Right, into the pits now, Max Verstappen. What has the 4-time world champion got under his sleeve? Hard tyres go on. Brought to the 4-time world champions. Red Bull, he's coming out of the pit lane now, behind Lawson, but ahead of Hamilton, no. Hamilton has jumped Verstappen at the pit lane, and the Ferrari has cleared the Red Bull with ease coming out of the pit lane. Now, what will the 4-time champion do against the 7-time champion? They both get past Liam Lawson with ease. Down the inside goes Max Verstappen on Lewis Hamilton. What a move from Max Verstappen! That was out of absolutely nowhere, and he's made the pass work. Absolutely outstanding pass for Max Verstappen.
It's again moving on the braking. I mean, it's not his section, but it's not right.
Max Verstappen reporting that Lewis Hamilton was moving under braking while he was going for the move. I don't think the stewards will take a look at that, but that was a fine move from Max Verstappen, moving himself up to 3rd. Well, what could be 3rd later on, but we'll see now what the McLarens can respond to that. In then comes Lewis Hamilton for his 2nd stop. He pitted on lap 14, now he pits on lap 31, 17 laps later. Will he try an undercut on the McLarens here, and maybe an undercut on Max Verstappen?
Second traffic lights on. Crucial moment.
Crucial moment in for Oscar Piastri, who comes in from what was the race lead. Now he's going to be coming in on fresher tyres, coming out on fresher tyres, I should say. Another set of hards for the Australian. Oscar Piastri catching some traffic here as the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll gets past Carlos Sainz. Oh, contact! Contact between Sainz and Oscar Piastri! What was Carlos Sainz doing? Getting in Oscar Piastri's way. He will not be happy with what Sainz did. And he's going to be thinking, and he'll be saying to Carlos Sainz on the radio, come on, what are you doing?
Oh my God.
Oscar Piastri is furious with what just happened between him and Carlos Sainz. Sainz has been given a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision with Oscar Piastri. Right then, in comes Lando Norris. Will he get out in the race lead here? This is going to be very, very tight. Between the two McLarens, it's not tight at all. Lando Norris has just Oscar Piastri. That collision collision between Piastri and Norris, Piastri and Sainz, has given the lead to Lando Norris. Max Verstappen's in for soft tyres to the end of the race for Max Verstappen. It's risky, but he's going to give it a go. Lando Norris sends it to the inside of Kimi Antonelli. Antonelli's going to try to cut back on the reigning world champion against the championship leader. Norris is going to go down the inside of Antonelli, and he's got it moved on. Lando Norris officially leads the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Yeah, we don't think we have a tyre life. He goes for the hard
Antonelli
tyres.
comes in for the hard tyres. He was reporting, why couldn't they go to the end? Because they think the tyres will not make it to the end enough. So Antonelli's come in again. Oh no! Oscar Piastri has got a problem at the back of his McLaren. And after fighting for the lead, after those incidents he had, his day has gone from good to bad to very, very bad. In comes Lando Norris then under the virtual safety car. Cheap pit stop for the McLaren pit crew at the same for Lewis Hamilton. He's going to come in. What can he do in the space of Verstappen and Antonelli probably? Leclerc is coming in too. Verstappen stays out. He's up to second. Antonelli's in third. Virtual safety car ends and Hamilton's ahead of Antonelli. But was he ahead in the virtual safety car line? I'm sure the stewards were looking at.
All right, I think I was ahead. Yeah, we're just talking through.
And there goes Hamilton giving the place back to Kimi Antonelli. Hamilton's trying absolutely everything here as Antonelli gets blocked by the Audi there of Gabriel Bortoleto. Hamilton has a look, but Antonelli just keeps him at bay. And Antonelli and Hamilton will be saying to the Audi of Bortoleto, come on, what are you doing? Lap 66 of 70, Antonelli and Hamilton are fighting for third, but not anymore because Lewis Hamilton has got a 5-second time penalty. He has taken pole in spectacular fashion yesterday, and now he will convert that spectacular pole into a spectacular victory for the first time as a world champion. Lando Norris will win a race in 2026. He wins the Hungarian Grand Prix for the second year in a row, and the reigning world champion has proven that he's still a race-winning driver. Behind him, Max Verstappen will come home to take a stunning second place ahead of Kimi Antonelli, who extends his championship lead as he finishes on the podium in third. Charles Leclerc finishes fourth as Hamilton drops the div after his 5-second penalty, but Norris has done it in Budapest. The world champ is back on top of the podium. Let's hear from him.
Well done. Car was unbelievable today. Well done, guys. Incredible. I love you all.
Lando Norris will head into the summer break with a very big smile on his face as he takes back another victory in his Formula One career. Kimi Antonelli will have a 50-point lead now in the championship as we head off to the summer break before we head off to Zandvoort for the next Grand Prix. Everyone, enjoy your holidays. We'll be back for Zandvoort in the next few weeks.